Hello,
Hello, Mario.
how are you?
Shem. Everything's good.
Hi, how? All right.
Any upsets in soccer today?
Who?
No, I'm saying any good games today in soccer.
Yeah, France was unbelievable.
Really, they're so good.
They are, I think the final probably will be Argentina and France.
Wow.
Looks like that.
Yeah.
They were unbelievable.
That he's so good. Like it's crazy, man.
Which
Yes.
one?
Mbappe or who?
Mbappe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the most goals now already.
Wow.
Okay. Well, Mario,
Yes,
you sent Ernie sent the 9B and 10. The 10 is not, I mean 60, 59 and 59B and 60. 60 is not up.
because yesterday we stopped and restart, and he couldn't see the message from Zoom. I sent it back to him, and then I sent it just now, 10 minutes ago. So,
There's no chance.
no, he would have to send it later.
Okay. Okay.
Is the Mexico playing now?
Yeah, now they're playing
Uh-huh.
with Ecuador.
Ecuador, Mexico, Ecuador.
Are there going to be riots if Mexico wins or if they lose?
I
You don't
think
remember
so.
what happened the last time to the guy?
I
No, what
think
happened?
so.
In the last World Cup, the guy missed a penalty. He came home.
They killed him?
Yeah.
No, it was a guy from, not from Mexico.
Where was it from?
Either he was Colombia or Ecuador.
One of them.
Wow. Wow.
Well, he deserved it.
Oh, yeah, right. Last night, you see how many penalties they missed?
I'm a lot. Wow. Shocking.
Only tomorrow. USA is playing tomorrow
Bosnia.
and Bosnia Herzegovina,
What time?
5 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
Okay, you want to learn at 8 o'clock?
Is
You
Svika
tell
giving
me
a
when
shit tomorrow
No,
night?
tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow's 8 o'clock is good.
Okay, we'll do it 8 o'clock tomorrow.
Great.
Okay.
All right.
We're on Samech Aleph 61. Simone ha'ofloi nemru. The Torah doesn't give us simonim by birds. It just said there are 24 birds that are not kosher. For anything more of a law, Vatanya Nesher. Now, Nesher is not an eagle. Nesher, according to most of the Achronim today, they say it's a vulture.
Not a condor? I think Slifkin said it's a condor. I don't know.
He says it's a vulture, griffin vulture.
A griffin vulture.
There's a lot of debate regarding this issue. So but it's not an eagle. So it says, "Man nesher miyuchad she'en lo etzba yisera." The nesher we said that kosher birds have an extra toe. The nesher doesn't have that. A kosher bird has a zefek, a crop. An eagle doesn't have a crop, zefek. Vein korkov and niklif, its gizzard doesn't peel. And we say a kosher bird does not trap its prey in its claws. But an eagle, a nesher, v'doris voichel. One of the reasons why they argue and say that it's not a vulture because a vulture eats dead, carrion. eats dead corpses. It doesn't really kill live animals.
So
But
could include a hawk.
no, Nesher is not a hawk. We
No,
have
but I'm saying a hawk does the same thing,
a hawk is a bird of prey. Yes.
but with its talons.
So ma Nesher miyuchad and doesn't have any of these four. Tomei af kol kayotze betomei. So any bird that doesn't have these, we'll see. The Nesher is the only bird of all the non-kosher birds that doesn't have any of them. The other 23, some of them have one sign, some of them have two signs, some of them have three. But none of them at 24 have all four. That's why none of them are kosher. But there are birds, all you have to have is one of the simonim, as long as you're not one of the 24 that are listed, and it would be kosher. Toirin, which are turtle doves, yesh len etzba yiseh, they have an extra toe. Kurkav and niflak, it's gizzard peels. It has a zefek, it has a crop. Vein dors and votling. They don't chase after their prey with claws. So those birds are tohirin. Av kol kayotz ben tohirin. So similarly, birds that have four of the simonim, they're all kosher. But we'll see, some of them will only have three or two or one, and they'll be kosher, as long as they're not mentioned in the Torah. The problem is we don't know the definition of every Hebrew word in the Torah, what bird they're talking about. So bisman hazeh, we rely on Masorah. Amar Rabbi lo nemar perusha medivrei Torah. These simonim were not written in the Torah. Ela medivrei soifrim. Ezra Sofer is the first Sofer. The early Tanoim came up with these simonim. Tani Rabchia oifa ba b'siman echad tohar. A bird that even if you find one of the simonim of the four, it's kosher. Lefi she'ein doma l'nesher. In that respect, it's not, the nesher is the model of the non-kosher bird. The nesher has none of the four. So as long as it's not like the nesher, even if it only has one, it could be kosher. Nesher de lesli klalu de lo techel. The nesher doesn't have any. That's what you don't need. Ha'ikadis lechat techel. But if you find a bird that has one, you can eat it. V'leilif mi toirin. Why don't we learn from turtle doves? Ma toirin de ikakulu arba. And it has all four. Maybe you need all four. Why do you say that it needs one, two, or three? Why did the Torah give us a list of non-kosher birds? None of those birds have all of the four simonim. So we would have known automatically, based on what you just said, that they were in kosher. The fact that the Torah listed it, we see that even if it just says one, up to four, that bird could be kosher. But neilif minayu, ma'asam plus, there are some of the birds that have three simonim, yet we don't eat them. Ma'asam plus of lachlin and afkol plus of lonechel. The kosher kain trei v'chad, certainly two and one, you can't eat, right? Im kain, if it had three simonim and you can't eat it, then certainly if it only had two and one, you wouldn't be able to eat. Im kain, Orev, the raven, the cause of Rahman al-Amali. Why was it written? It only has two signs of hechsher. If the rule is that even if it has three, you don't eat it, so there would be no shaila. The islay train a boy. Why would you have to write oirev? It only had two. Okay. Leilif ma'oirev. Ma'asam trelo av kol trelo. Why not learn b'mamet sinu that if a raven only has two and it's not kosher, then any animal that has two is not kosher. Im kain, peres va'azniya. Some say it's the bearded vulture. Some say it's the ossifrage. They only have one siman of kosher. And hash the islay treilochlin. If they have two simanim, we don't eat them. The islay chad meboy. Why would the Torah have to tell me those birds that only have one? We certainly would know it. Okay, v'nigmer mi peres vazniya. What we could say then as well. How can you tell me even a bird with one sim is kosher? Learn from the peres vazniya, which have one simon, and it's not kosher. Im kein nesher because rachman alamali. Why would the Torah write nesher? Hash to the islay chad lo achlinon. If a bird only has one simon, we still can't eat it. The leslie klam boy. If it has no simon, like the nesher, we would have no shaila. So why did the Torah write it? El nesher the leslie klal hu de lo techel. The nesher, which has nothing, you can't eat. Had islay chad achol. But if it has one, you might eat it. El the time because rachman and nesher. So the fact that a bird could be kosher even with one sign is because the Torah wrote nesher. Halav hachi. Without that, havamina leilif mi peres vazniya. Maybe we would learn from a combination of peres vazniya. And then havale peres vazniya shnei ksuvim aboim ke'echad. They each only have one siman. But we have a principle, if you have two halachas teaching you the same thing, shnei ksuvim aboim ke'echad ein melamdim. So we wouldn't have learned it to other places. So we wouldn't have known that a bird with one siman is kosher. So Gemiri, the reason why it's not considered a shnei ksuvim aboim ke'echad is because the siman that the parent has, the ozniya doesn't have. And the siman that the ozniya have, the parent doesn't have. Dikabahai lekabahai, dikabahai lekabahai. Michte. Esrim varbo ifus tme'enavu. There are 24 non-kosher birds listed in the Torah. So we know that the peres vazniya it's also not going to be, it's got to be present in one of the other birds, the same one that the Ozni and the Perech didn't have. And then it would come out, Avalu Shnei Ksum Aboim Ke'echad. So Gmiri Esrim V'arba Oifos Tmei Navu. The Masor is we have 24 non-kosher birds. The Arba Simonim. We see that there are 4 kosher Simonim. Tlaso Hadrika Kulu. 3 of them are found in the 23 other birds besides the Nesher. Esri Mehem Shlosha Shlosha. 20 of them have 3. Only one bird, the Oirev, has 2. Treba Oirev. Chad beperes, the peres has 1 sign, v'chad bazniya. And the ozniya and the peres don't have the same siman. Right? This is baha, less baha. Ma the same leilif minei. So that bird that has a particular sign, but nothing else, and it's not kosher, kasser up on a nesher. That's why the Torah wrote nesher. Nesher, the less of a klal, the lo techel. It wrote nesher to tell us it has nothing, and that's why you can't eat it. Ha'ikad is chad techel, but if it has 1, you can eat it. Elatorin that has 4, the kasser rachman alamali. It's not to tell me that it's kosher. It's to tell me that you can use it as a korban because it's a higher madrega. Okay, stop here. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock.
All right.
Go ahead.
Shkoyach.